You didn't grow up with bad money habits. You grew up with bad money stories. Stories that sounded smart, stories that felt safe, stories that quietly kept you stuck. And the worst part? Most people will live their entire lives, never realizing they were lied to, not intentionally, but effectively. Because the advice that worked 30 years ago is quietly destroying people in 2026. Let me show you the truth most people never hear. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The first lie is the one almost everyone believes. If you're renting, you're wasting money. It sounds logical. Pay rent equals money gone. Buy a house equals building wealth. That's what they told you. But here's what they didn't tell you. In the first years of a mortgage, you're not buying a house, you're paying the bank. Most of your payment. Interest, not ownership, not wealth, just interest. And while people feel secure owning a home, they're quietly paying property taxes, maintenance insurance, unexpected repairs, all while locking their cash into an asset they can't easily access. Meanwhile, renters, they're buying flexibility, mobility, peace of mind. No 2 a.m. repair bills, no surprise $10,000 roof replacements. The truth: owning a home is not automatically an investment. Sometimes, it's just a very expensive lifestyle choice. The second lie is even more dangerous. You need to track every dollar. So you download apps, you build spreadsheets, you try to be perfect, and for a week, maybe 2, you do it. Then life happens. You fall behind. You feel like you failed. But here's the truth no one tells you. You didn't fail. The system failed you. Because wealthy people don't obsess over $3 decisions. They focus on $30,000 decisions. Your rent, your car, your income. That's where your life is decided. Not your coffee, not your lunch, not your subscriptions. The people who actually win with money automate everything. They don't track every dollar. They control the big ones. Which brings us to the most ridiculous lie of all. Stop buying coffee and you'll be rich. Think about that. You're dealing with rising housing costs, inflation, debt. And the solution is coffee. No, that's not financial advice. That's distraction. Because cutting small pleasures doesn't build wealth. It just makes life feel worse. Real wealth comes from higher income, better decisions, long-term investing, not from punishing yourself over $5. You don't need to suffer your way to wealth. You need to think bigger. Next lie. Credit cards are dangerous. No, misusing credit cards is dangerous. There's a difference. Used correctly, they build your credit. They give rewards. They protect your purchases. Used incorrectly, they trap you. The problem isn't the tool. It's the behavior. Pay in full, every month, automatically. Do that, and the system works for you, not against you. Now here's where most people get completely misled. Investing means finding the next big winner. Crypto, hot stocks, market timing. Everyone wants to feel like a genius. But here's the reality. Most of those winners are just lucky moments. No one talks about the losses, the bad trades, the money gone. Real investing is boring. And that's why it works. You don't need to be smart. You need to be consistent. Buy the market. Hold it. Don't panic. Let time do the work. That's how real wealth is built. Quietly, slowly, inevitably. Then there's this lie. You need an expert to manage your money. Sounds reasonable, until you realize what it costs you. 1% per year doesn't sound like much, but over decades, it's massive. 6 figures, gone. Not because of bad investing, but because of unnecessary fees. Most people don't need a financial advisor. They need a simple system. Automated investing, low-cost funds, consistency. That's it. And finally, the most seductive lie of all. Follow your passion, and money will follow. It sounds inspiring, but it destroys people, because passion doesn't pay bills. Value does, skills do, results do. Most people don't start with passion. They build it. They get good at something. They get paid. And then they start to enjoy it. Money gives you freedom. Freedom creates space. And that's where passion grows, not the other way around. All of these lies have one thing in common. They sound right. They feel right. But they quietly keep you stuck. The truth is simpler. Spend less than you earn. Invest automatically. Focus on the big decisions. Increase your income. Ignore the noise. That's it. No hacks, no secrets, no shortcuts, just discipline and clarity. Now you know. The question is,